Hello and welcome back to episode 4 of Let's Play Mario Kart 64. Luigi gets hit in the ass. Not really in the ass in the back of the cart, but I assume it has some sort of an effect on everything that's behind him. So that would include his ass, so do not redact that statement. I do not feel bad for it.
The signal's to the left. And,
It's the first instance of any product placement in a Mario Kart game with the Mountain Dew logos that litter this course. Mountain Dew is a big sponsor of Mario Kart 64. Nearly fall off the edge there, prompting what would be surely a sudden death for Wario.
I fought in Choco Mountain. You may have seen
Because of the Nintendo 64's notoriously poor draw distance, but however, this is actually canon. Choco Mountain is a place in Super Mario World which is notoriously foggy, and also features a lot of edges and ledges and billboards.
I think in 2006 is the year, really.
If I fall down here,
Facebook.
the Kitu is quick to pick me back up, which I appreciate. Kitu did not have to do that. In fact, went on strike after this game for not being compensated for that. That was not a part of his job, however he did it anyway, as it was expected of him, where it was not in the contract or the job description. So he got a pretty healthy settlement out of Nintendo, and that's actually why there was no wave race on the N64. Skipped straight from the Game Boy to the GameCube. Blue Storm, of course. Luigi's far in front of me, but I do have 3 red shells. We waste one there on the wall, and we fall, of course. I believe that is the second time that has happened to me, and that places me all the way back there in 5th, with fucking Yoshi ahead of me. But I will take out the dinosaurs, as they always do. Remember that the dinosaurs went extinct, and they always will go extinct in any version of history. Interesting development, I let go of that turtle shell after I finished the race, as I did have a little bit of control afterwards, interestingly enough. Did not do anything, as my fate was already sealed in 4th place. I am allowed to continue, but my ego has been bruised. I sit in 3rd place as I enter into the 4th race with absolutely no hope of winning. What is the point? Well, I do not see one. I enter into Mario Raceway as a loser, with no actual chance of any sort of real victory. However, I race for pride, I race for valor, and I race because my foot is actually strapped to this chair by a crude kind of handcuff, but it's a very large handcuff. I don't know if it's specifically for the ankles or just for people with very large wrists, because I've known some people with very large wrists over the years, and I can't really move, and they pretty much put me in here and told me to play Mario Kart 64, so that's what I'm doing. This is not one of my favorite raceways, particularly because of the lighting and the ever-present image of Wario, despite this being Mario's Raceway. Checkerboard walls bring back very painful memories for Wario that we will not go into. I find it interesting how I barely skid out there and then come ahead of Luigi. That's another interesting fact of Mario Kart 64. However, those are the facts of life, aren't they? I hit this big hill here, and like Kate Bush said, I'm gonna hit a banana peel. Fucking hate Kate Bush. These item boxes are actually one of the very few polygonal models in Mario Kart 64. There are very few models. So those are polygonal, those plant things. This tube is not polygonal or or I'm sorry, those plant things were sprites. This tube is actually not polygonal nor sprite, it's diet sprite. Diet sprite. Diet sprite. Third place. In an interesting development, Mario Kart 64 has been postponed due to rain. We will replace the rest of it with tomorrow night's game between the Colorado Rockies and Los Angeles Dodgers. Tomorrow night is also Ladies' Night at the club. We will have performing artist Shakira, well, a tribute to performing artist Shakira, not the actual Shakira. Do you think we have that type of money? No, we do not. I find it interesting how this trophy ceremony shows them awarding me the bronze trophy, as if they would ever do that, and not just award the gold trophy to Greg there in the first place. Interesting development to put Bowser's brother in the game, but hey, he ended up there. Still get a congratulations for placing third, however, I do not feel any sort of pride in that. And thus ends episode 4.